welcome everyone back to another OPT You Know Me vlog video. And today we'll be talking about some conferences. I don't know, whatever it's called, but certain teams are changing conferences. This is for college basketball, college football, for but um, you are kind of like how Texas and Oklahoma are going to the SEC. I do like how they're both going. So the Red River rivalry will keep going. So yeah, but there are a number of teams that are going to different conferences, and the conferences are kind of having new teams coming in, teams coming out. There is the American Athletic. We'll get some new teams. Sun Belt Conference. The Mid-American Conference and MAC Conference. What else? The Conference USA. And also, the Big 12 will be taking off Texas and Oklahoma. And of course, they'll bring in a couple other teams. So let's get into it. And here's a hint. There's two new teams going from the FBS, are going from the FCS to the FBS, or maybe just Division 2 to the FBS. The division. I think it's FCS to FBS. I don't know. But James. Oh yeah. But let's get into it. So the first conference we have is the American Athletic. FAU, Florida Atlantic University, the Owls are going to the American Athletic, which is strange because they're down south. And I feel like the American Athletic Conference is kind of up in the Midwest, kind of south, south, not that Florida south. The next one is Charlotte, coming in from Charlotte, North Carolina, I don't know that. I think South Carolina. But they're coming in to the American Athletic too. It's kind of strange. But, I guess FAU was in the American Athletic, and FAU and UCF are both in Florida, so kind of makes sense. Next team is Rice from Texas. Houston's in the American Athletic. That seems like a white change. UTSA is having a heck of a year so far. Trying to continue that, going to the American Athletic. The next team is North Texas. They'll be going to the American Athletic too. I don't like this kind of though, because it was such a strong conference. Now it's just kind of the weaker teams. Who knows? They might show up, but UAB will be the next team coming in. The American Athletic. Yeah, I'm looking over there because I have all the where they're going to. But now the next conference will be Sun Belt. So let's get that started. Southern Mississippi will be going to the Sun Belt, and the Marshall Hood will be going to also, and James Madison will be. And they came. I think that this is the first time in the FBS for them. They were at either Division 3, Division 2, or FCS. I'm not sure. I think it's FCS, but they're going to the FBS. And then the next team is Old Dominion. They'll be going into Sun Belt 2. Now, let's continue going. Some new teams for the MAC Conference. Western Kentucky, who's not doing too well. I guess they can, but they did hang in with Indiana this year. That's all I know about them. The next team is Middle Tennessee. I went to Iowa and Middle Tennessee game a couple years ago. They did not look good. But who knows? They might be a different team now. But those are the changes for the MAC. And then now Conference USA. Sam Houston State going into the FBS, which is amazing. Jacksonville State going in the FBS too. Wow. New Mexico State and Liberty. Those are the 4 teams for Conference USA. Now the big conference, the Big 12, will be getting BYU, who's good. They were ranked 10th in the nation with just that little school, but they're getting bigger. The next team is Houston. They are good. They're a great team. UCF's good. They're going there too. But the big team who's probably going to turn into be the leader of that conference soon will be Cincinnati. I know, Cincinnati will be going to the Big 12, which is so surprising. But that's all the conference changes for today. So, thank you for watching the OPT You Know Me Vlogs video. And I'll see you the next time. Peace.